do the miner here. Yes, good to you. I have spun in a circle. Hooray! So I've looked up a few videos on how the tower is supposed to be made. And I'm thinking about pulling what I have apart and then building it correctly. Can I help you, sir? So I'm going to climb up there, start taking things apart down to a certain point, and then build it back up again. That seems to be the best way to do it. And then tomorrow in game time, I'm going to can I not do that? I just chuck this there. Can I? No. Well, this is a conundrum. Can I? Actually, I can't. Give me a second here. Anybody out here gonna mess me up? Or alright. No, why do you keep falling? That's super annoying. That's gonna take a lot of takes. Maybe if I push left immediately, it won't make me fall down. Nope. Don't you dare. Alright. Can I pull that apart? Yes. And pull that apart. That's no longer attached to anything. Alright. Chuck that. Chuck this down there. That was super cool. So when I'm done with this disassembly, I will, and after I post the video, I will comment on who showed me this idea. And that piece goes there. Alright, give me this piece. Piece can go there, so I don't have to keep jumping. Alright. Put that away. Pick this up. Nope. It's a half-size. That's a full piece. Alright, so it shows to build foundation, then it shows to build these 4 bits, then come up here, and then build these pieces, and then you just kind of jump up it to get higher. So jump, scooch over. When you're bouncing between several games, it makes it interesting to do the things. It's also easier to build when your companions aren't constantly, "What you doing? What you doing? Do you mind if I sit right here in the way?" Oh no, go for it. I don't mind. It's cool. Do I want to put that one? Yes, I do. I wish there were log catchers for... Alright, jump to there, then jump to here. That goes there. That goes there? Question mark? This goes here. Yes. Calvin, I swear to God. If you don't leave me alone, I'm gonna make you go get me more rocks. I don't know if he can get me more rocks, but that is something I will have him do. And if you fall down, it's okay. The ground will break your fall. Oh my God. Hold on. Let me go over here and see. I mean, I got plenty of rocks. I don't want to ask him for wood. It's a half seas. You can tell from that little white marker on there. And then you just kind of repeat this going all the way up. I mean, there were things I cut out of my video where it was like, I'm going to try wall shelves. The problem with wall shelves is if you missed it by a little bit, you fell to your death. And then you had issues just trying to, see, that's all that. Alright, then that goes up like that. Used to, yo, your brake. You don't know how to brake. Follow me. Yes, okay. So just slam right into a tree. Follow me, sir. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. And while it's on its way here, I'll go pick up some rocks from on the floor. Okay. I need you to turn off God rays so I could see what I'm doing. Get some sticks and fill the holder. How many sticks do I have? 4. How many? Is there a holder over here? Cool. Be with you in a moment. Oh boy. I'll get it there.
If I miss my mark, just pull me back down where I can feel some comfort in my own head, no voice within. And it can be enough, it can be enough when your efforts stop.
Could you just not? All right. So I know you're not attached to anything. That was pretty awesome. I do say so myself. Well, it keeps grumbling that I'm hungry. Deer have like 3 pieces of meat on them, and I'm surrounded by deer. There we go. I wish there was a color coding for what is in use and what is not. You know? Like you go to put in a number and it'd be like, well, that number's already in use, you know, like when you do key bindings and such, that number's already in use. Well, I didn't know. That's what a normal day looks like. When you have a base as tightly knit as this right now, the number one thing you do not want to do is be like, Kelvin, go chop down some trees for me, buddy. Because what will happen is you'll chop down trees, and trees will crash into your wall, crash into your house, break things. And you're like, whoa, 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 no, no. What's going on right now? Why is this happening? Because Kelvin's, well, I need to chop down trees to fill in this ghost image over here. And you're like, no. Oh, man. So over, up, over, up. Right? Nope. Yes. Collect that rope. So this stays open, so this comes over, and then this stays open. Yes. Can I not attach that? I don't think I can. Alright. I'm making a mess now. So what I'm doing right now, since I have a lot of internal thought, I'm so sorry about that. What I'm doing right now is trying to find a place, since it's going to be a while before I get to the top of the tower, maybe another day. Yeah, thank you. So I don't know what you did, but if you're playing with the tree huggers and now your face is full of jam, I don't think I want to hear about it, and I can't tell YouTube about it because I will be banned for life. So come on, I have a 45. How thick is this tree? So thick it gave me like 2 logs. Thank you so much. God, that sucks. I'm trying to build really quick a solar panel thingy. You know what? Oh, hooray. Very place. Click. I know I set up a solar panel in the shade. Woe is me. Alright. I guess we're taking a break from the tower for a moment because, my god. So, last episode I came over here and I did a good deal of building. I got this to clear up. I couldn't figure out how to get rid of that because it just said no. And no matter how hard I tried, it wouldn't let me. So, tough, eh? So, yeah. Put that there. Do that. Check that there. So the sticks on this thing is pretty much full. The stones on this base are pretty much full. And when you put up several rock holders, I'm thinking about just putting more. And every time I stop to do basically a video update, because that's the way I've been finding it easy enough to record an episode, is just record little snippets at a time. Anytime something interesting happens, because like I said, there's a lot of dull moments. I built for 40 minutes straight and nothing attacked me. Oh, I ran out of rocks. I had to go get more rocks. Like, it's super boring stuff, and I don't want to waste anybody's time with basic resource gathering. So there is those moments. Or refilling the sled. Yeah, I manually refilled the sled. How entertaining could that be? Not very entertaining, let me tell you. Alright. I knew it was going to be a building series when I started it, but I didn't realize how tedious combat would be, or feeding and watering your character, or coming up with little tidbits and ideas. I remember going back and watching old YouTubers and seeing what made their series so interesting. You build a little bit at a time, and if you stay consistent, that seems to be the key. I don't know, I just find this interesting. I'll be honest, I was in a pretty much I was doing probably 12-ish hours a week with playing this on Twitch, and this is more entertaining to me because I'm weird that way. Grab, build, grab, build, grab, build. Entertaining. How? I don't know. It just is. Looking forward to an episode where I have like 100 chairs in here. All out of bones. All out of the bones of my neighbors. Like, it is so weird, you know, the whole building Let's Plays. Like, go back and watch, oh god, what's Etho. Etho's Lab on Minecraft. My god. Every little... They're like, it's like a half-hour long episode of just this small and interesting build. See, I didn't put it where I wanted it to go. That has to get chucked off there, and then like he would take one way of building something, like how to do some sort of canal system. And he would credit, this is the person who showed me how to do this system. Like, I'm later on going to look up on who did that tower. There's a few people who've done it, but the one I spotted, I'm going to credit at the end of this video. But, like, somebody would do some sort of, like, aqueductal system in Minecraft. And is it faster than the minecart at the time? No. Does it look really interesting? Is it a lot of hard work to get right? Yeah. And that's what would interest him. Is it very practical? No. Is it interesting, though? Yes. So, like me, building this giant stone thing, is it practical? No. No, building with stone in this game is a pain. I think I put a snippet in the last video of one of the supports. I couldn't remove the support no matter how or why or how it was placed and what it did for the structure, and it looked like it was supporting absolutely nothing. And then when I removed it, the whole system collapsed, and it was just like, are you kidding me right now? Like, this thing isn't attached to anything. Why did it collapse? And then it's just frustrating. Oh god, is it frustrating? You spend hours trying to get something to work, and it just doesn't want to. Okay. Now I'm not going to build a window on every single section here, so I mean, like one of these, and I just try to think of like brainstorming for names. Like usually while recording the episode, I'll come up with something that works. I was trying to remember the name of the last one. It's something like frustrating builds or something. Building frustrations. Because it's not a clear way to do a thing. It's just like this 2x2 area can exist, but this 2x3 area can't exist. But this one over here can exist, but then this one doesn't work. And it's not... Couldn't figure out why it's not working, you know? I'm sure someday, you know, 20, 30, 40, 50 episodes from now, I'm going to look back and be like, I know exactly why that didn't work. But at the time, I just couldn't see. It'd be like trying to decode, like how a magician does a trick. And doesn't matter how many times you watch the video, you still have no idea. But then you figure it out. Either you watch somebody else do a similar video, and you figured out via how they did it. Or you built something and then you sat there and picked at it until like you had a moment, and then you just did it, and then the whole time you're like, I can't believe it was so simple. Like, why couldn't I figure it out for the longest time? Because there's something kind of special. But I'm getting to the point where in this game where I need to kind of go off and go exploring again. Like I mentioned a couple of videos ago that I know there's a cave over by the golf course that I don't think I've searched yet. Let's go over there. There's a few other places I haven't been to. Let's go there. I think what I should do after I get this row finished on the ceiling is plug in the floor. Like, just finish filling in the floor and then go from there. Because the way I've been doing it is kind of, I don't want to say it's backwards, but it's kind of irritating. So basically, get my little pointer stick out here. I basically do one whole section, then come back around, then get to the next, then do the next section, and then the next, and then the next. Like, so this I need to fill in. Like, that's going to be solid piece, that's going to be solid. You know, I'm probably going to do another window right here, and then solid this, or something like that. But then again, I also said that I want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't like it because it's an even number. Odd numbers work better. Alright. My other issue I'm going to run into is when I make... See, I have enough room over here, so that makes me happy. When I... Okay, so the distance between here and here is fine. At some point... I'll let Calvin do his thing. At some point, I'm going to have to kill this raccoon. Push further this way. At least for this thing. Because this is very close in quarters. What I should have done is put this further over. And then put this up against the wall. But then I worried that if somebody broke through the wall, they'd smash this. And then that would go and... You know, you try to put a little bit of stuff in here. But... So anyways, bleh, I'm getting ahead of myself. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is going to be a door, but seeing how hilly this is, I might do a section of stairs going up to get to a higher bit, and then do it up there, and then have it stilted, maybe? I mean, since this is full stilts, and that could be full stilts. Maybe I'll do stairs. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Maybe I'll do stairs on one section. And then hallways on the other. Oh, boy. Well, if I do hallways here, it'll cut off flow here, in which I will have to go out that way. Thinking. Well, if I come out this way, I have to go over anyways. So this slopes down, so I can come straight forward and build. That's fine, but it's going to end up being stilted. But the question then becomes, do I keep it stilted, or do I build like a sub-level underneath it? And that is something... This game doesn't like building down. It likes building from ground up, not up to down. So, I gotta remember, lift up, E, put down X. He's run out of available stone. And I wondered this a few episodes ago. I think that's exactly what's happening. There's not enough available stone for him to collect. And so now he's throwing a hissy fit by walking in a circle going, sir, there's just no more stone. Now if I leave and come back, there will be stone. And then he'll go back to collecting it. But right now, sometimes when you go to sleep and then wake back up again, there's some stone. But for the time being, shake that ass for me. Shake that ass for me. Come on, go shake that ass for me. Don't ask, don't tell. I was about to do an update, and then this happened. Excuse you. Oh. Goodbye, Bambi. I guess not. Oh, there's another guy in the distance. Where'd he go? Okay, he's right there. God, stop dodging me. Bring you closer to home so I can chop you up. Head still attached? Did I get a head out of that? Hey, did I get a head? No. Oh, your head popped off at some point. Oh, another purse. I can't pick it up. I just opened a bunch. Alright, tell us what we won. Stuff, more stuff, and even more stuff. You know what? I have to eat that. I throw it on the floor, isn't he? I tried eating it. Okay. Is that all of them now? Swear to God, if I go back to my house and you guys come back out here. Where'd that go? There it is. Oh, another one. My God, they're everywhere. It's like a whole game full of cannibals. Like, who does that? Like an entire game. No, keep running that way, guys. Keep going. Keep going. Almost there. Almost there. That's what you get. Oh, man. Can I... No. Oh! Mother of God. That's what you get. Fix that gate here in a second. This was supposed to be a simple update video, because the guy's butt was wiggling in the wall, and I thought it was funny. I didn't know I'd get jumped by 17 other guys. Fine with me. I've been restocking my stuff as late. I've been playing for about... That doesn't fit there. Also doesn't fit here. Oh no. I don't want to be wasteful. I should have made this in like a circle or something. Because now it just feels weird. It being in a line. There we go. Thank you. Okay, so we got raccoon, this one, and then I think what I should do is I should take it all, not all down, just move the head so that they're all facing one direction. Like this direction. Rabbit. Sure, why not? Yeah. That just looks ominous, doesn't it? Right, so now... Nope. The head. I can't remove the head? Oh no, because I already have one. Alright, so be aggressive. Be aggressive. There we go. Open this. Nope. I still can't remove that one. I guess you get two. Looks doubly ominous. And then, no, not the wall mount. Cancel. B. Furniture 4. Wall torch. Careful, because you could just sneeze and they'll fall over. Of course, the one time I don't have rocks. Alright, where's that cannibal? And he's despawned! Because I took too long! Because this game makes you take forever to do anything! And we shall call him Donnie. I don't know. What do you think we should name him? I still like Slapsalotl for this one. And I shall put, since he was our first one, I want to put one on the other side. Here is the Dark Lord Slapsalotl. Yeah. I don't know what to name these ones. Two-headed deer or jackalope thing over here, but that's what we got. That's what I wanted to originally show you before that all went down. I gotta see if I can get it on camera again. I pushed this up this slope and got it up here. So all this time that I've been putting it down there and pushing it up, bringing one little bit at a time, has been kind of ridiculous. Here, can I put this away? I'll show that here in a second. Let me just quickly empty this out, which should be pretty easy enough. I've been playing for about an hour past the last bit of recording. So I basically spend one in-game day building the tower and then another in-game day working on this. So I'm working on both. I plan on making the tower 12 stories high. Right now it's at like 8, which is a good number, don't get me wrong. Alright, can I push it? I can. Now push it like this. Awesome. Alright. So the update I really wanted to show you, and now this has gone on for like 15 minutes. Here we go. Drop off the cart. Grab your stone. If you have the axe out, as you can see, it takes a little bit longer. But if you put the axe away, it's just a few seconds faster, and at the end of the day, it makes a difference. I'm trying to explain a video, and he's like, "Get the camera out of here. I don't want to talk about it." I mean, honestly. There. Ah, see? And that just makes it so much easier. To build with that. Oh, there's more cannibals in the woods. Last tip before I end this update. When building the Infinity Tower, jump to one side, turn that little bit. And how before I was trying to do just this, praying for the best, that works too. You get a little bit more oomph if you actually turn that extra 45 degrees. I know it's getting a little bit dark. And if you miss a step, it's cool. As long as you aim in instead of out, you won't take fall damage. But oh. And when you go down, you just do right. Can I just repair the wall? This is the most interesting way I've ever defeated one. I'm gonna pull aggro while my companion gets it, and all I'm gonna do is repair the wall. And now he's buggered off. Did we get him? I think we did. I need to replace a bunch of spikes along this wall, but so what happens, you know, you end to keep forgetting to look down more than up at the corner. I'll show you here in a second. So many good things you learn when you're playing by yourself. Not with yourself, but something completely different. Ew. I got this idea because this guy died on my wall last time. Alright, so my god, the view from up here is breathtaking. I mean, we're up on the beginning of floor 12, and I'm wondering if I should go even higher. I can see a few camps from here. There's a trail. There's a trail. But, I mean, if I were to go straight down that way and then pull up, I'd get some major air. I mean, we could try it. Rotten oysters. Drop one of those. I find those in bags. That's where I keep finding them. All right. Pull up. Maiden voyage. Rotate. Up a little bit. Oh man. So right down there is my base. over there. Like, there's my base, there's their base. Like, that's how close we are this whole time. And there's one there on the beach. There's one over here. That's why I'm constantly attacked. Okay. Alright. Back to going home. Wow. That is so cool. Hooray! Flight. Oh, we done good. Alright, put it away. In my butt where it belongs. I found out you can only carry 5 hides. And when you put them on the shelf, they take up... There's only 3 to a pile, which seems kind of weird, but it makes sense because if you realize how big a hide is. And I'm full up again. Because I keep... What I do is when I go out chopping down trees, on the way down, on the way back, I'll look down and pick up as much stuff as I can. So yeah, 3. There's 3 there. I started moving these to over here. Because the chairs take it, the chandeliers take it. But yeah, slowly filling that in there. I'm going to keep this here so I can, because this is the high side. So I'll fill in the rest of this, and then I'll take this out, and then I'll fill this in. And then when I do get around to making the base bigger, I'm going to move this wall out. Because from the top of the tower, I never realized how thin the base is this way. But then this way, it is massive. Actually, yeah, this spot right here. Bring it out to probably this rock. And then go over this way. And then back to that wall. And then use all of this internal space. But as your base... He just spawned right there. As your base gets bigger, it'll get harder and harder to defend because it is bigger. The joys of megastructures. And there's really... these haven't been tripped in a while, so I'll probably move them to somewhere that does irritate me. But, oh well. Anyways, that's it for this update. I'm going to save and go do something else.